Very good evening, all of you. Hope you all are doing well. I welcome you all to this Learn SQL in 30 Days course. Okay. Now, whether you are a student, whether you are a freelance, a fresher, or you are a working professional, or you are a data analyst, you are a tester, you are a developer, or you want to switch career, you all have taken a very right decision today by joining this course. Like if you are a student, obviously this is an academic course. Many people, like if you are BCA, BCS, engineering student, all of you have SQL as a subject. If you are a fresher, obviously you are preparing for corporate world. So when you're preparing for the corporate world, nearly all job profile need one requirement, that is SQL. If you're already a working professional, you want to take good decisions on your project, SQL is always going to be beneficial. As a data analyst, when you collect the data from different sources and then you are cleaning the data and then you're making that data meaningful, that time again, SQL is really helpful. For the testers also, those who are testing different database projects, like they are testing websites or many web applications, for them also SQL will be helpful. And those who are core full stack developer. So in that whole full stack, one basic requirement is knowing SQL. Means you need to know front end, you need to know back end, but knowing SQL is the primary thing. And those who are in any other background, those who are from non-technical background and now they want to enter into the IT field, or those who are already in IT but they are in non-functioning or some other, and now they want to come in analytics field or data engineering or any other, or a full stack developer they want to become. Still for them, SQL will be helpful. So you may be in any of this category. I guess some are in student category also, some are freshers, some are already testers, or those who are from this field also, those who want to switch career. I appreciate that you have taken a right decision to do this course. Really, it will be beneficial for you. Okay. Now, before we start with the actual journey, I just want to ask you one very basic question, that if I enlist some applications, what are these all applications powered by? I hope English is comfortable to you. Sometimes, if you want, I can do the explanation or some communication in Hindi, but I cannot go beyond these two languages because we have to go to pan India level. All the students are all over India. Sometimes my students are out of India also. Getting? So therefore, we will restrict ourselves to English and Hindi only. Maximum time English. Sometimes, if you want some explanation in Hindi, I can give you, but not other languages. Okay? So I was asking you one basic question, that if I consider such applications, like I'm considering Amazon or a Netflix or some banking applications, or if you consider hospitals, similarly, restaurants are there or hotels are there, or you consider job portal, you consider social media platforms like Instagram. My one basic question is, what powers or what is the backbone of all these applications? I think Amazon application everyone use. You go to the application, then you verify your phone number and all, and then you see different products are showcased over there. You add it in the cart, then you do payment, you see your order history, you track your orders, all that things are done. Netflix, you take subscription and you watch different web series and all those things. If the subscription is getting over, it gives you the notification and all. Banking applications, you check your transactions, you do transfers from one account to another. Lot of things, no? You pay your bills, all that thing through this banking application. If you take a hospital, each and every detail is there. The patient's detail, the doctor's detail, their medicines detail, whatever tests are done, all the things you get it in that one finger click. You consider job portals, there the job givers are there, like job seekers also, and those who provide the job, like companies also, and the people who want job. Those companies are putting their requirement. You people filter it, you apply, you see the response. You consider Instagram. So here you are creating your account, you're posting your posts are there, you check the comments on it. So many things are happening here. So all these applications, if I ask you, they are powered by what? So they are powered by one very important thing, and that is the very important terminology, that is data. Getting? And today, data is power, data is knowledge, data is money. Today, data is only creating money and giving money to so many people. So all these applications, backbone is data. And suppose you want to talk with that data, you want to do work with that data, you want to get the meaningful insights from that data, there is only one thing, that is SQL. So SQL is a language using which you can deal with this data. And that's what you're going to learn in this entire course. So I hope you're convinced that why we have to learn SQL. So any type of applications, software applications you make, all these applications are powered by their main role player. The backbone of these all applications is data. The data is generated by different ways. Different ways are there by which this data is generated. But if I want to talk with that data, I need to know some language by which I can deal with this data. Like I can extract the meaningful thing, I can add new data, I can change the data, I can copy that data from one place to another. To do all that thing, we need a language to communicate with this data. And that is only one, that is SQL. Getting? And it's more than 50 to 60 years, 50-60 years से आप लोग ये एक ही लैंग्वेज यूज कर रहे हैं जिससे आप डेटा के साथ डील कर सकते हैं. Getting? So that's what we are going to learn in the entire course. Okay. So I hope you all are convinced that why we have to learn SQL. Now I'll just give quick introduction about myself. Quick introduction. Some of you are already my old students and all, some are new. So that's why I have to follow one pattern that irrespective, some are some very old students also, those who have joined in this batch. Anyways, some are new. Therefore, I'll just give a quick introduction about myself and then we will dive into the learning process. Okay? So, I'm myself, Ajit More. This side, your trainer, your software trainer. And I'm into software training since 1998. More than 28 years I'm into this profession, right? Many of you might not be of 28 years age as well, I'm sure. Getting? So in 1998, I completed my engineering and I started with this profession. So as I said, this side, Ajit More, and by profession, I'm a software trainer from 1998. By qualification, I'm a software engineer. 1998, I completed my engineering from Pune University. Then I've done my post graduation. Even I have applied, published some papers as well on evolution of languages, different programming languages in 1950 and all. I've done the evolution work on that and then I've submitted my paper as well. So by profession, I'm a software trainer. By qualification, I'm a computer engineer. I hold engineering degree from University of Pune. It is called as Savitribai Phule University. Getting? And more than 10,000 students have trained in the field of software. Some have entered into the big corporate world. Some have reached to very big positions. Some have started their startups. Some have come into academics also and they have done their PhDs and all. Okay. And I'm located in Pune. Okay. Pune, Pimpri Chinchwad, Akurdi. Right. This is my location. Anytime, if you are from different places, and by some means, if you come, do visit, do visit, do interact personally. You can meet me. Okay. So I'm based in Pimpri Chinchwad, Maharashtra. Training experience, as I said, I've trained more than 10,000 students from 1998. At one time, I used to train more than 600, 700 students per year. Okay. And I have molded so many students' software career. They have entered into the software field. As I said, some have started with their startup. One of my student, Rahil Sheikh, he started with his company with a very small application of hotel billing. And today he is having more than 400 clients from Middle East, even in Europe and all. Okay. So guiding students to enter into the field of software. Okay. As I said, some of them have started their software. Some have reached till MD level also. One of my student, Amit Paste, he's in Synchron at MD position. Okay. And I've authored many books for engineering students, even for BSc computer science, BCA and all. Okay. So many books on data structures and for C, C++, Java and all. And I do freelance project development as well. Okay, so a lot of projects I was involved. So I've done the freelance work as well. Okay, and as a hobby, I teach Vedic mathematics also. I'm fond of maths, but for bread and butter, I teach programming. Okay, so that was my short introduction. I hope you're convinced. Now, what I want to say is what actually companies need. Okay, so companies don't want only you people to know the syntaxes of SQL. SQL is made up of lot of syntaxes, and then you have to apply that syntaxes on real life case studies, and then you'll be able to work on it. So companies don't want people who only know the SQL syntaxes, like how to create a table, how to add records in it, how to delete records. So only the syntax by heart they don't want. They want such professionals who will be able to work on the real life project, solve real life problems. Any problem is coming. Like they want to develop applications for supermarkets. So you should be able to understand the working of that supermarket, what type of information that supermarket is keeping. Not only that, like if the real life application comes for a dentist, so you should be able to develop an application for that dentist. You take a restaurant, you take a hotel, any real life application, any real life problem come, you should be able to deal with it. Now, not only understanding the problem, you should be able to solve it logically. Now, you'll say, what does logically means? You should be able to think on the optimization also. How minimum time my query will take, how minimum processing steps, minimum memory requirement. All that also you have to work on it. And the very important requirement for today's day is you should be able to use AI tools as well while dealing with these problems. Getting? That is what the main thing means. They don't want that you are knowing SQL queries. You know the syntaxes. You can solve the problem also. But to solve that problem as efficiently as fast, you should be able to use the AI tools as well. And that's what I'll show you. At least till as much as possible, till some extent, I'll show you how you can make use of AI for generating sample data, for optimizing the query, for how to find bugs in the query, how we can make use of AI tools. Getting? So that is the very important requirement of today's company. They just don't want you people to know only SQL commands. They want you should be able to solve the problem. You should be able to think it logically from time point, from space point, and you should be able to efficiently use AI tools. Getting? Now, my promise from my side, at the end of the course, sure you will be able to solve complex queries, which maximum interviews they ask. Generally, in maximum interviews, they generally ask related to window functions or joins. They will ask related to stored procedures and all, how indexes are beneficial. So all these are very common favorite interview questions. So I guarantee at the end of course, you will be able to do that. You'll be able to solve the complex queries. Nested queries are there. How we can make use of CTE, common table expression and all, joins, window functions, all these are very favorite topics in interviews. So how we can make the best use of it, that I'll be able to tell you. We will be solving some scenarios. At the end, during the course also, we will be taking a lot of examples, don't worry. And at the end also, we'll solve one capstone project. And then I'll give you also some case studies. You can pick any one case study and solve it. That will only be your certificate approval, because many are asking that at the end of the course you'll give certificate or no. So yes, you solve my real world scenarios, whatever I'll give. You can take help of AI tools, no problem, but you solve it, show me the solution, I issue the certificate to you. Getting? So that you can learn it seriously as well. Then we will be preparing with the interview questions also. Maybe like all I cannot solve, but I'll be giving you notes on it. You can keep preparing on it. All the common favorite questions, whatever are asked, that we will learn. And during whole thing, how we can make the best use of AI. That too, I'll tell you. Means how we can use AI for generating sample data, how to use AI for generating works. So many things are there. We will take the best use of it. Generally, it is advised that at the initial learning process, don't directly start using AI. Otherwise, you become very lazy. You stop using your brain. So when you go to a very uh, real life application level, then you start. In a learning process, try using less of it when you are in a learning stage. Correct? Once you have done and now you are in a project solving, that time you can take the help of AI tools. Okay? And only one request from you people. Okay? Only one, that is, first attend the session from the beginning till the end. Don't get disconnected in between. 1 hour session. Whenever you start at 7 o'clock, keep your phones aside. Don't continuously peep in your messages and what is coming and all that you can check afterwards. 1 hour, just concentrate what I'm telling. Whatever I'm telling, try to listen it. If you think it is important, note down. So stay till end. Just don't get disconnected. 10 minutes you join and then you leave. Half an hour you leave. It is not good habit. Okay? So that is one requirement. Complete sessions fully. Okay. Next, do maximum practice. If you are doing along with me, initial 2, 3 lectures, guys, will be little bit theoretical. But once we do with the installation process and all, it is everything hands-on. The whole course is hands-on, guys. पूरा practical है. Maximum exercises solve होते रहेंगे. Getting? So I will be also solving along with you, and then in the group also I'll be giving you the exercises files. You will keep solving it. Therefore, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा solve करो. Be active. Getting? Engage and practice. That is the second requirement. And stay curious. Meaning, think continuously in your brain. The thinking should go on. It should not be monotonous work. Think that, can I solve this query by some other way? If you have doubt, ask me, unmute, you can talk with me. No problem, don't be afraid of. If you don't want to ask now, you can, as you have my number, when you have inquired, I've given you my number. You can directly, personally, you can contact that this query, I'm not able to do it, or I'm facing problem, or can you help me out with this? I'm there to help you. Don't worry. Okay. So maximum in your brain, the continuous thinking should go on. The same query, can I do it by other way? Then is my solution better, or what sir has provided, that solution is better? So it's up to you. Okay. So ask questions and keep exploring. Remember, software trainer and a teacher and a guru and a mentor, all definitions are different. Getting? If you find out, you Google it, you ask to AI, AI also will give you different definitions. Trainer is different. School teacher, spoon feeding karte the. Each and everything they used to teach from the textbook, line by line. That is spoon feeding. Trainer are different. Mentors are different. राइट और नो गुरु एक अलग होते हैं वो अलग गाइडेंस देते हैं रिमेंबर trainers cannot do spoon feeding we can give you the direction once I point you to that place exploring related to that you have to do if I solve 10 queries you should find out are there some more related to this topic find out are there any mcqs which I can solve related to this getting so you have to keep exploring also along with that ठीक है तो I hope everything is fine if you are convinced just give me quick confirmation so that we can dive into the actual learning process ठीक है quick confirmation unmute just don't type in the messages generally I don't see because once I start teaching then it becomes very difficult to go and check the messages so I advise unmute and बात करो मेरे से getting don't be afraid of
Hi Ajit,
yes
this is Fazal Sheikh.
okay
It is clear what you have said in the session.
okay ठीक है very good he's just saying everything is fine let's proceed okay what about others
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
okay
good, Ajit.
ठीक है तो I'll proceed further at any point if you have doubt you can ask me but anyway we have not started yet with the actual learning now I'll just give you the course outline what all things mainly we are going to learn ठीक है so first one module will be to learn the basics the foundation part means here all the elementary things we are going to learn what is data what is database management system then what is sql okay then what is relational database and a non-relational database comparison little bit history then installation and then we will start working in that database by creating new database tables adding some records in it so all the basic things we'll be covering here. Okay, so understanding the data, then what the table is, all the CRUD operation. CRUD operations means creating the table, reading the values from it, updating those values, deleting those values. So that is called CRUD operation. Then fetching the records based on the condition. Different conditions are there. So based on that condition, we will be filtering that records and different aggregate operations like sum, min, max, count, average, all that will be in the basic. This is the basic SQL it will cover. And please remember, not only syntactic, lot of hands-on and lot of exercises also will be supplied to you in the group. Try solving it whenever you get time. In between, I'll be pushing some MCQ questions also so that you can just check what all things you remember till now. Okay. Then we will move to the second module, which is little bit more advanced part of it. So in this, we will be learning like how we can set the referential integrity, means connecting one table with another with a primary key and foreign key. Then different constraints are there. Okay, so that we'll be learning. Then about joins, how we can join one table with another and fetching the records from multiple table. That is inner join, left join, right join, okay, cross join. So many types of joins are there. That all things we'll be learning. Okay, so all that advanced concept. Window function, which is a very favorite topic in the interviews. Okay, so all that Here we will learn. So advanced analytics, relationship. This will be doing it with foreign key, primary key concept, subqueries, then different constants are there like primary key, foreign key, check constant is there, unique constant is there, default is there. Okay, we'll be learning all that. Then how we can make our query faster by the indexing technique and all. Okay, then we will move to the third part, that is procedural SQL. Actually, SQL is a non-procedural language. But in this, how we can incorporate the procedural ability for automation and all. This, if you want to automate some work, the same thing if you want to do it again and again. So instead of doing it again and again, you can write procedures and then you can just keep calling that procedure any number of times. So we'll be learning the procedural ability in SQL. Okay, like how to declare temporary variables, conditionals, if else, loops, writing functions, triggers. Okay, all that are very important part. And lot of interviews they ask this part, but depends on the domain. Means you can say JD. JD means job description. Generally, if you are going for data analysis or data engineering and all, so usually this part is not asked. But if you're going for a full stack developer job, full stack developer and all, so you need to know all these things also. Correct? So it depends on the job description also. And then based on all this, we will be doing one capstone project, starting from designing the tables, then adding sample records in it. And while doing this, how we can take the help of AI tool. Then I'll give you some 50 to 100 queries, starting from very easy query to complicated queries. And that all queries will apply on that project. Getting? And some interview preparation. So all that we will do it in this last module. Okay. So capstone project, we call it as capstone. Why? Because a project in which everything what you have learned is applied. Everything from the beginning till end, all the concepts when we apply, we call it that as a capstone project. Anything we can take, employee management or a food delivery, okay, or library management. Any I'll take. One I'll take, few I'll give it to you people. Okay. We will see how we can make use of AI while solving this. MCQ questions and all, interview questions, all these things we will do in this module. So generally MCQ I don't do separate. I keep giving it in timely only. After every two, three sessions, I keep pushing MCQ in the group. You keep solving it and keep updated yourself. Okay. So I hope the course outline, the outline of the course is clear to you guys, right? So we will proceed further. Okay, just yes or no if you say that's also is sufficient. Okay,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
okay, very good. Sure. I'm sure you're actually you're excited to start doing work, right or no? But everything is having a procedure. हिंदी में बोलते हैं कायदे से जाना चाहिए. कायदे से जाओगे तो अच्छे से सीख पाते हो. Getting? And when you don't go by the rules, you don't go by the procedure, then you don't learn everything. Okay, so we will go by the procedure. Don't worry. Okay? And it's not necessary that the course should get over exactly in 30. Not like that. Sometimes during explanation, some more examples I take, then it may get delayed. I'm not going to charge extra. It may happen. Some few lectures may get increased. Don't worry, guys. Okay? And main thing is to cover everything, understand everything. Okay? Not just to wind up within that many sessions. It is not a college course. You know, college teachers they are already been instructed that ये syllabus इतने इतने lecture में ही खत्म करना है. बच्चों को समझे या ना समझे. That policy we cannot do here, guys. Okay. Now what we'll do is we'll see different application areas where SQL is needed. Okay, and remember SQL means the language which we'll be using to work with the data. The data is kept somewhere, but I want to work with that data. Means I want to add something new in it. I want to retrieve from it. I want to modify it. So how I tell to that system that please do this operation on my data. So I will tell to that system by SQL. Like, is English a medium of communication between me and you? You people are understanding what I'm telling because we both are having a medium of communication. And what is that medium of communication? English. The same way here also. There is a system which is managing your data, but I want to instruct to that system that please add something, please retrieve and give me, please modify this, please delete it. So how I'm going to instruct it? By some medium of communication, and that is SQL. So we'll learn in detail about it. Don't worry. What is SQL? Little bit history of it. Everything we will take. Don't worry. Whatever is needed for your interviews, everything is covered. Only the thing is, I told you, no, three things. Attend the session every day. Be active, continuous practice, and be curious. Keep asking. Not necessarily you ask me, ask yourself. You ask yourself also the questions. Okay. So I'll give you quick different applications which I have listed, but there can be many more. और भी हो सकते हैं applications. ठीक है मैंने few list out किए. First area is data analytics and business intelligence. This is a very booming field with a good pay package with less programming efforts. इसमें बहुत ज्यादा प्रोग्रामिंग एफर्ट्स नहीं लगता है एंड फिर भी अच्छे पैकेजेस मिलते हैं तो यू कैन एक्सप्लोर दिस फील्ड आल्सो आई थिंक कुछ लोगों को एक्सप्लोर करना है इसलिए एसक्यूएल सीख रहा है राइट और नो आई एम श्योर इस बैच में ऐसे भी कुछ लोग रहेंगे those who want to enter now into this field but to enter in this one requirement is you need to know SQL. So in the field of data analytics, business intelligence, the data is collected. That collected data may have duplicate data, then unwanted values, null values, so many things are there. So you have to do that cleaning and then make the data useful. And then after that, you have to do the predictions on it, insights you want to find on it, you want to plot graphs on it. So for all this, you have to deal with data and to talk with the data, you need to know SQL. Now, it's not necessary in data analytics only database is used. Even some other Python libraries like pandas and all are also there, or some other tools are also there. So analyzing data for insights and decision making. Insights like those best example जिनका YouTube channel रहेगा, so they can check how many views I got, how the views increase and then it has come down. The graphs are plotted. Then demography, how much views I got from US, how much I got from Bangladesh, how much from Sri Lanka, gender wise, how much from male people, how much from female, age groups. So all that insights I can get from my that data. So to deal with that data, SQL is needed. In web applications, you take so many web applications, you take your banking system, okay? Obviously what is stored in the backend, what is there? Abundant of data is there. And to deal with that data, you need to know SQL. So building and managing web applications. But here only SQL nahi. As a full stack developer, you need to know many more things like, okay? Then banking applications you take. Here also data is there, no? Customers data, branch data, then their customers account data, that accounts transaction data, employees data, getting all that is maintained. And to deal with that data, we know we need SQL. Handling financial transactions, e-commerce platforms, if you take, abundant of data is there, like products data is there, customers data, right or no? Then their orders data, right? Then their uh, track history on which day what was done. That order was placed, then it was dispatched, it is in transit, it is delivered. So all that things are to be maintained somewhere, right? So managing online sales and customer data. Healthcare you can take. Healthcare means it can be insurance also. It can be hospitals also, the patient's data, their history data, then their doctor's data, their medicines data, so many things are there. So storing and accessing patient's record. Then education and ed tech. In this, starting from schools, you can take. Nowadays, there's no school who doesn't have a software. Getting or no? And nowadays, schools are all ISO certified and all. So obviously, they have schools also have their software and they keep their data. They keep students' data, teachers' data, students' marks data, their fees data, their non-teaching staff, their teaching staff. Everything is maintained over there. Not only school, if you take universities, you take colleges, everything. To university, you register, you appear for the exam. All the things are maintained over there. So organizing student and course information. In the field of data science also and machine learning, uh, data science and machine learning. Here, the program models are made which are behaving like a brain, like a human brain, like how human brain takes the decision on its own from the past knowledge. पास्ट का जो नॉलेज होता है उसी का यूज करके हम आगे का डिसीजन खुद ले लेते हैं तो सच प्रोग्राम मॉडल बट दीज ऑल मॉडल्स वर्क ऑन द नॉलेज बेस एंड वो नॉलेज भी क्या है डेटा ही है getting like machine learning में if you take computer vision deep learning so there are lakhs of images stored and based on that the future decision I had done one for dog breed detection. I'll upload a dog image and it should tell me how much percentage in how much percentage it belongs to which breed. Getting even for plants also I did whether the plant is healthy, then if the plant is not healthy, then what disease, then what fertilizers I can give to it. Even for patients' mental health. So all this needs abundant of knowledge set and that knowledge is also maintained in the form of data. And to deal with that knowledge, you need what? SQL. Okay, right? And many more. Like if you take government and public sectors, all your government organizations, if you take your government, or taking from your corporation, if you're municipal corporation, they have their website. Getting or no? If you're state government, they have their website. Central government, they have their website. And if their website is there, so obviously they are maintaining the data also, no? Of each and everything, the schemes, what policies are there, then the citizens' data, then their whatever policies they are implementing, everything is maintained in the data form, like getting to managing public records and services. So I listed out few. Do you think there are many more fields also where SQL might be used? I'm waiting from your side. Let's see. Other than these areas, I have found out this. Do you think there can be some more areas as well? At least one or two from your side, I should get. That here the data is maintained, and to deal with the data, obviously, we'll need a skill.
Yeah, for banking.
But I have already
Okay, okay.
enlisted about banking. Okay, no problem.
NGOs also maintaining the database.
Pardon, pardon.
NGOs,
NGOs.
non-government.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, right. NGOs. NGOs also have to maintain their audits. They have to be recordable, auditable, right? Accountable. है ना आजकल ये सब चल रहा है जंतर मंतर पे तो दे वांट एवरीथिंग अकाउंटेबल है ना अकाउंटेबिलिटी का वर्ड बहुत फेमस है वहाँ चल रहा है एनीवेज तो एनजीओज आर आल्सो अकाउंटेबल हाउ मच
Domain
फंड्स आर
industry.
कमिंग पार्डन
Hello.
हाँ यस यस यू कैन
Do,
स्पीक
domain industry.
you want to say that internet service providers and all
Yeah, yeah.
like you take Geo and Airtel and all those.
Airtel. Yeah.
Exactly. Very good. Yes, obviously. You take the subscriptions and then means you are their service taker and they give you the services. Right or no? So they
Right.
provide different plans, different plans are there, individual plans and combo plans and so many things. Then you take their plans, then you pay the bill. If the bill is going beyond that date, they start putting the fines and then they keep telling you the notifications. So obviously their abundant of data is there. Very good, like clear? Sure. Anything else? Loudly, loudly, speak loud. Huh? Huh? You can speak loudly. Like I'm not able to hear. No? I think someone wanted to tell. So one said about NGO, one mentioned about the service providers, like internet service provider. Is there any other? No? If
Supermarkets also, local supermarkets also maintaining their everyday
okay.
sales
And
with
nowadays
this.
there are softwares developed by people. You're right, like. And nowadays, even if we take that Rajasthani person is there nearly everywhere they have, and they have one supermarket in every building. In the ground floor, they will have. You go in the whole India anywhere, they always have one shop. And now they are also high tech. They have gone digital. They also have their software. Through barcode, they scan everything. So if you take supermarket or you take our big scale supermarkets like D-Mart or Star Bazaar, right or no? That Star Bazaar and D-Mart is so famous all over India. They need each and every product inventory they maintain. So to maintain the inventory, data is there. Then customer bills, their employees, everything is maintained. So that is also there. Very good. You people are thinking. That's
Hello,
what the third point. Getting?
hello.
So this way, huh?
Am I audible
Yes,
now?
huh?
I was saying temples, temple darshana,
Right,
Aadhaar card.
right. Nowadays they are also accountable.
Yeah, I know.
Like big temples are there, then you have to do online bookings and all. Right or no? Like if you go to Tirupati Balaji and all, so online bookings are there. So when the online booking is automatically it is accountable, right or no? How much collection is coming? Then they do the audit every year. Every year audit, they have to show the balance sheet, how much income has come, then how much they gave in different social service and all. So indirectly they have to maintain data. And if they have to maintain data to deal with that data, SQL is there. Getting? So very good. You are thinking in so much direction. Very good. Okay. So this way there can be many more examples. Few I have listed. Okay. So now the application areas are clear to you. Few, at least you at least found out that here the data is stored, and to deal with that data, we have to use SQL. Okay. Now we will take a very basic terminology, that is what is data. Many times data and information is interchangeably used. In some books, they say information and data is same. Some books say data is raw, and from that data, when it becomes useful, it is called information. So we will not debate on it. Up to you. You can use information and data interchangeably. According to my knowledge, you can use it interchangeably. But somewhere, some books which good books on database management system are there. They say like that raw is data, and when it is useful, it becomes information. But anyway, what is data? So data is known facts and figures. You can say facts and figures, which are known, which you are collecting it from different sources, and you're trying to store it. And the storage can be done. Old days they used to store on books, note that masters used to be there, right or no? And pen and pencil or pen and that notebooks, and in that they used to record. Nowadays we are in the computer world. Everything is digital, digital stored. And in computers world also, previously it was stored on the local hard disk. Now the world is of cloud. Everything gets stored on the cloud. Therefore, cloud database also, if you learn in the future, it will be very useful. Like Snowflake, and you can go to Firebase. Many are there. Firebase is a cloud-based database. Even Google also is having their own database management system, which is a cloud-based. So in real life industry, you may need to work on such cloud-based database also, where the data is not kept in your local machine. It is directly kept on the server storage. Safer. It is more safe. Okay. So what is data? As I said, it is known facts and figures, which can be recorded. Like your names, your phone numbers, your emails, your age, your gender, your addresses, all are what? Data only. Okay? So known facts that can be recorded. Now recording today, we are doing it on a digital form. Previously, they used to do it using pencil and paper or pen and paper. And it is having its original meaning, its pure meaning. It is having meaning. Okay? Examples like I can say names or phone numbers or addresses if we take. All are what? Data only, no? Addresses of students, but I'm recording it. Phone numbers, name. Now, the moment you register, you people register with the courses, I add you in the group, but I maintain my data also. Getting? So I maintain it in my Excel sheets. Okay, so in Excel sheet, I keep each and every detail, your name, how much fees you paid, on which date, everything. Because once you're connected, you're forever connected with me. Getting? So once you are joined with the course, not necessarily with 499 course, afterwards you're full lifetime connected with me. Anytime, whenever you need any help, I'm there to you. Okay, I'm there to guide you, to help you. I should be present because according to the age, it's not like that that I'll be for uh, permanently available. Okay, currently I'm in age 50. So obviously, according to the age factor, you can consider how many more years I can help you. So I hope the concept of data is clear. So data is known facts, meaning they are truth, they are true values. Right on. Now AI gives you hypothetical data also, but still it is meaningful. Whatever hypothetical data that AI generates and give. But if you see that data, it looks meaningful data. Okay. And then that data you record. Now, what is database? Okay. So quickly, I'll tell you about database as well. As I have already mentioned that one or two sessions will be little bit theoretical. And once these primary things are over, primary basic things are over. And once we install MySQL, then everything is practical, guys. So you have to bear with that. Next is database. So if you're storing the data of any particular enterprise, a particular organization, like as you were giving me different examples, he gave example of temples. So data about temple. So there the organization is temple or that enterprise. Somewhere he gave about, someone gave about banks, banking. So about bank only. So there I'm not going to mix up with the temple. Okay. Or supermarkets, only related to supermarket. Or I take schools, so only related to school. So when I'm having any enterprise or an organization and the data of that organization, when I'm keeping it in very systematic manner, in a well organized manner, that becomes a database. Getting? So suppose I'm taking as employee management system. Okay. So in that, what all things will come? Information about employee. So all the data about employee kept in an organized way. Their number, their name, their joining date, their salary, the basic salary, what is given, their phone number, their email. In that, then department also will come. Then which different departments we have in the company. Department 1, sales, department 2, purchase, department 3. Then that department is given to the employee. We connect with it. Then the projects which are going on. Then the employee is also connected with the project. on which project that employee is working. Getting? Then related to their leave details, if that employee has applied for the leave and the leave status, whether it is pending, it is approved, it is rejected. So many things come. No? But these all are the related things only of employee management. In this, I'm not putting supermarket or hospital or something related to employee management. And this whole data, when it is kept in a proper organized way, then it becomes a database. Okay, so data about any organization kept in a systematic manner, kept in an organized manner, we will call it as database. Okay, so I hope you're understanding. So it is collection of data or information. See, here I've interchangeably used the data. When it is useful, I'll call it as information. But the data of any particular enterprise means currently I'm working on employee management. I think only the data of employment. If I'm working on supermarket, only related to supermarket, their products, getting means their inventory, then their sales data, their purchase data, then their customer data, their bills data, only related to that. Okay, so information of a particular enterprise in consideration, but kept in a organized manner. Getting? So suppose I'm taking employee. So here everything related to employee only. The employee detail, their department detail, their project detail. Getting or no? Student if I consider. So student information, faculty information, course information, then which student has taken enrollment to which course. So all that things related to student. Like this, many can come, like patient database, getting or no, bank database. If we take bank database, then the customers information, employee information, their account information, their passbook detail, in which the transactions are maintained. All the transactions are maintained in the passbook, right? Or no, when you print passbook, you see na, everything on which date, what transaction was done, debit or credit, by what mode. All that thing come in that passbook. So that is also maintained na, in your database. Okay? So I hope that part is clear to you. So what is data and what is database, right? This both the terminologies are clear, very basic terminologies. To learn SQL, you need to know what is data, what is database. Yes or no? I'm waiting for the confirmation from your side.
Yes, yes, sir.
Just
Yes,
don't
clear.
raise thumb. जस्ट थंब रेज मत करो क्योंकि वो थंब रेज हुआ है कि नहीं वो मुझे देख आई कैन नॉट गो एंड चेक एवरी टाइम सो गुड एंड व्हेन यू इंटरैक्ट no, I start recording your voice pattern also and then I recall this is Faiz or this is Ganesh, this is Aditi. So this way I update my knowledge base also. Getting? So whenever you meet me anywhere, somewhere in the theater or mall, from your voice also I should be able to recognize. Getting? So that is how you make use of your memory, right? Then today, one more important terminology we'll see to wind up with today's session. Very, very important term. That is what is database management system. Okay. So you can say it's an application software. It's a software made by different companies. There are different companies in the market, those who have made such softwares. So it is a software which is taking care of your data. Okay, means it is a software database management system and it is managing your data, the data which is kept on the secondary storage. This is your secondary storage. Hard disk you can consider, okay, or you can consider cloud also. So here your database is kept, okay, but dealing with that data means adding value in it, deleting values from it, retrieving that values, okay, creating that structure, providing security to it, direct access nahi, through authentication only, like valid username, password, then only you are allowed to access it. So providing authentication, providing in short security to your data, managing your data, providing you the CRUD operations and all. So all these facilities this software gives. But this software says that I am like your slave. वो जिन होता है ना, जिन जैसे रहता है ना, and उसको घिसा तो जिन बाहर आता है, and then it says, बोल मेरे आका क्या हुक्म है. It is like that. Software is developed. It can do the work. It can manage your data. It can provide security to it. It can add values in it, retrieve value. But you have to instruct to this DBMS. And instructing who does? We people. Correct? This is generally an actor symbol in computer command. Like if you are a complete software developer, you know it from object-oriented software engineering point of view. The actor symbol, so we are user. So how we are going to instruct to the DBMS? And by giving the commands, and those commands are in which language? SQL. So SQL is going to act. It's a language. It's a medium of communication between us and the DBMS. But DBMS is saying what? I can do everything for you, but you instruct me. I cannot do on my own. So how we are going to instruct to the DBMS? By giving SQL instructions. DBMS takes the instruction, evaluates that command. If the command is syntactically wrong, it will give you the error also. If the command is right, it will evaluate the command, do appropriate changes here. It may get the values also, give the response back to you people. Sometimes the response can be in the form of that query executed successfully. Sometimes it can be in the result form also, the records. So that records it will deliver to you, right? But now you'll say how we will type the command. So for you also some interface is provided. What that interface is, I'll tell you. There is a software for you people also given through which you will be typing these commands and giving it to the DBMS. But in short, remember DBMS is a software. Okay, it's a software which is managing all your database, creation of the data, adding values in it, updating values, deleting values, retrieving, providing security, backup. If the failure is done, how can we recall all that values? So all that facilities this DBMS give. But DBMS does the work only when you instruct. And how we instruct? By the SQL commands. Okay, guys? Okay, so what we'll do is we will go with this definition in the next session only, but I hope you will not forget this definition in the next session. Okay, so in the next session, we will see this definition and then we will see types of DBMS. One is relational and non-relational. And then we will see what is MySQL. Then we will install MySQL and start working in it. Okay, okay. So for today, we will have to take a pause.